The Gospel of John, chapter 9, no commentary. As he passed by, he saw a man blind from birth. The disciples asked him, Rabbi, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? Jesus answered, Neither he nor his parents sinned. It is so that the works of God might be made visible through him. We have to do the works of the one who sent me while it is day. Night is coming when no one can work. While I am in the world, I am the light of the world. When he had this, he spat on the ground and made clay with the saliva. He smeared the clay on his eyes and said to him, Go wash in the pools of Siloam, which means sent. So he went and washed and came back to see. His neighbors and those who had seen him earlier as a beggar said, Isn't this the one who used to sit and beg? Some said, It is, but others said, No, he just looks like him. He said, I am. So they said to him, So how were your eyes opened? He replied, The man called Jesus made clay and anointed my eyes and told me, Go to Siloam and wash. So I went there and washed and was able to see. And they said to him, Where is he? He said, I don't know. And they brought the one who was blind to the Pharisees. Now Jesus made clay and opened his eyes on the Sabbath. So then the Pharisees also asked him how he was able to see. He said to them, He put the clay on my eyes and I washed. Now I can see. So some of the Pharisees said, This man is not from God because he does not keep the Sabbath. But others said, How can a small sinful man do such things, such signs? And there was a division among them. So they said to the blind man again, What do you have to say about him, since he opened your eyes? He said, He is a prophet. Now the Jews did not believe that he had been blind and gained his sight until they summoned the parents of the one who had gained his sight. They asked him, Is this your son, who you say was born blind? How does he now see? The parents answered and said, We know that this is our son, and that he was born blind. We do not know how he sees now. Nor do we know who opened his eyes. Ask him. Ask him. He is of age. He can speak for. Ask him. He is of age. He can speak for himself. His parents said this because they were afraid of the Jews, for the Jews had already agreed that if anyone acknowledged him as the Messiah, he would be expelled from the synagogue. For this reason, his parents said, He is of age, and questioned him. So a second time, they called the man who had been blind, and said to him, Give God the praise. We know this man is a sinner. He replied, If he is a sinner, I do not know. One thing I do know is that I was born blind, and now I see. So they said to him, What did he do to you? How did he open your eyes? He answered them, I told you already, and you did not listen. Why do you want to hear it again? Do you want to become his disciples too? They ridiculed him and said, You are that man's disciples. We are disciples of Moses. We know that God spoke to Moses, but we do not know where this one is from. The man answered and said to them, This is what is so amazing, that you do not know where he is from, yet he opened my eyes. We know that God does not listen to sinners, but if one is devout and does his will, he listens to him. It is unheard of that anyone who ever opens his eyes of a person is born blind. If this man were not from God, he would not be able to do anything. If this man were not from God, he'll be not able to do anything. They answered and said to him, You were born totally in sin, and you are trying to teach us? Teach us? Then they threw him out. When Jesus heard that they had thrown him out, he found him and said, "Do you believe in the Son of Man?" They answered and said, "Who is he, sir, that I may believe in him?" Jesus said to them, "You have seen him, and the one who is speaking with you is he." Jesus told them, "You have seen him, and the one who is speaking with you is he." He said, "I do not believe, Lord," and he worshipped him. Then Jesus said, "I came into this world of judgment. Into this world for judgment, so that those who do not see might see, and those who do not see might become blind." Some of the Pharisees who were with him heard this and said to him, "Surely we are not also blind, are we?" Jesus said to them, "If you were blind, you would have no sin. But now you are saying, 'We see,' so your sin remains." Okay, thank you for spending these Christmas holiday afternoons with us. We'll see you guys in chapter 9. Chapter 10, sorry. Chapter 10. See you then.